In the grand tapestry of existence, where threads of time intertwine and echo with possibility, there existed a place known as the Krona Assembly. This assembly was not of any one world, but a convergence of countless civilizations, each drawn to this nexus point by the allure of understanding the cosmos's most perplexing enigmatime. Here, amidst the grand pronouncements of alien overlords and the intricate machinations of intergalactic politics, a peculiar anomaly occurred. Time itself started to fray. Moments flickered out of sequence, civilizations aged overnight, and some worlds even reversed, reliving their histories in reverse. Others looped, trapped in endless yesterdays. The Krona Assembly, with its vast collective intelligence, struggled to comprehend this unfolding chaos. Their advanced machines sparked and sputtered like dying stars. 1,000 species, each boasting unique temporal technologies, sent out a desperate SOS. All hoped for salvation, yet none could offer a solution until whispers echoed through the Kronos Assembly's grand halls. Find a human. But humans were nothing more than a whisper in the galactic wind, a myth spoken of in hushed tones. They were the only race known to have defeated time once before, yet where they were, or if any remained, was anyone's guess. Deep within a forgotten space station, however, orbiting a dying star, a lone human toiled. Her name was Juno Hayes, an engineer wrestling with ghosts of the past and a ticking clock of the future. She lived amidst the ghosts of chronostabilizing machinery, old photographs, and dog-eared schematics written on scraps of paper. For decades, she'd worked alone, stitching together the fabric of time in secret, driven by a hope that one day the universe would remember. The day the Chronal Assembly's envoy found her, Juno barely looked up from her work. One too many timelines had been patched in the past few days. She glanced at a nearby clock which ticked backwards. "You're late," she said without turning around. The aliens exchanged uneasy glances. They had traveled from world to world, offering riches and making dire threats, until someone finally led them to this hidden outpost. They pleaded with her. "We've heard stories, tales of how humanity bent time to its will, how a human touched the core of a dying star and made it young again. You are our last hope. The timelines are unraveling. Please, oh great human, help us." Juno hummed, tracing a schematic with her finger. "Why can't you fix it?" the leader stammered, taken aback by her calm demeanor. "Our technology is unparalleled. Our scientists are the best in the multiverse. We thought we could understand time, control it, shape it to our needs, but we've only succeeded in breaking it." They explained how their actions had inadvertently caused these temporal ruptures. In their quest for understanding, they had pushed too far, unleashing forces they could not contain. "And so, here we are, begging for your aid," admitted the envoy, shamefaced. Juno nodded slowly. "All right, take me to your time core." The time core was the epicenter of the Krona Assembly, a swirling maelstrom of stardust and chronomatter, a living embodiment of time itself. Within its chaotic embrace, moments from across the multiverse collided. Flashes of galactic wars, whispers of ancient prophecies, echoes of laughter and love from countless worlds intertwined in a cosmic ballet. It was a place of immense power and peril. And the Krona Assembly, as best and brightest, had dared not venture inside for fear of being lost forever. Yet Juno stepped right in, her silhouette a stark contrast against the backdrop of swirling chronomatter. She walked through centuries, millennia, eons, unfazed by the weight of time itself. As she ventured deeper into the core, the cacophony of ages past swelled around her, threatening to drown her in the torrent of temporal energy. But Juno stood firm. She reached out, her fingers brushing against the fractured chronomatter. She closed her eyes, letting the echoes of the universe wash over her. She didn't just see visions of the past and glimpses of possible futures. She felt them, allowing their memories, hopes, and dreams to resonate within her own being. She saw entire civilizations rise and fall, watched galaxies form and fly by, and felt the pulse of life persisting through it all. Within the time core, Juno wove together the fractured timelines, but she did so not as an engineer, scientist, or soldier, but as a storyteller. She was a weaver of memories, anchoring the universe's heart to the smallest moments, first steps, last words, forgotten smiles. She wove these into the fabric of time, stitching together the grand narrative of existence. The time core responded to her touch. Its chaotic energies began to soothe, its fractured rhythms slowly harmonized. Visions of distant worlds fading into focus, their timelines stabilized. But the time core was not just a machine. It was a living archive of the universe's soul, and it demanded a price for its restoration. As peace returned to the time core, a solemn realization dawned on Juno. To stabilize time. To ensure the universe's memories remained safe within the time core, she must remain behind. Someone had to stay, an anchor for all eternity, ensuring the delicate balance of time persisted. Turning to the stunned assembly, she shared a final message. "Tell them," she said, her voice echoing with newfound wisdom, "time's a gift, not a machine. It's something to be cherished, not controlled." With that, she stepped back into the time core, her silhouette fading against the backdrop of the stabilizing chronometer. She allowed herself to be enveloped by the time core, her essence merging with the very fabric of time. She knew that in doing so, she would vanish from the physical realm, leaving behind not just the gift of saved time, but a profound lesson about the nature of existence itself. As the Krona assembly departed, the time core thrummed steadily. The clocks of countless worlds began to chime in unison. Reality knit itself together, and the universe breathed a collective sigh of relief. Statues were erected across the galaxy, not in the likeness of a ruler, conqueror, or a mighty warrior, but in the image of a humble human engineer with wind-tossed hair and gentle hands. On tablets of galactic lore, a single message resonated: humanity saved time. It's no mention of advanced technology, no boasts of scientific achievement, just a testament to the indomitable spirit of one human who faced the unraveling of the universe and mended it with memories, stories, and the unwavering belief in the sanctity of time. Millennia passed, yet still the tale was told and retold. Across nebulae and galaxies, young sapient beings gathered around flickering stars, listening to the epic ballad of Juno Hayes, the human time weaver. And in the ticking of every clock, the universe whispered its gratitude to the one who had fixed it with hope. Yet some say that amidst the grand halls of the Krona assembly, in the hush of a forgotten station orbiting a dying star, there lingers a faint echo of the past. A clock ticks softly, its hands moving ever backward. And when the Krona assembly's envoy returned from their mission, they brought with them a silent promise, a vow to honor Juno's sacrifice by cherishing the universe's most precious resource, time. In every moment of their existence, they vowed to remember the human who fixed time, not with machines, but with the enduring power of memory and heart. The story of Juno Hayes serves as a timeless reminder that sometimes the greatest strength lies in the smallest moments, the quietest of places, and in the heart of a single human being. For it is in these seemingly insignificant corners of the universe that the most extraordinary stories unfold and the most profound lessons are learned. The human who fixed time with hope remains an enduring symbol of resilience, courage, and the boundless potential that resides within us all. May her tale inspire us to find strength in vulnerability, wisdom in humility, and hope in the face of even the most daunting challenges.